Whenever we attribute or claim something or another in our name as either our achievement, possessions, wealth, riches, or our hard work, then we also always develop a self image, a self opinion, and that inevitably becomes an invincible ego and insurmountable arrogance and pretense, anyways, which is the case with many modern men and women in the contemporary world, that they're egoistic, ignorant, unconscious, without even knowing or becoming aware that they are basically being bad or unconscious, pretentious in their actions, behavior, habits in one way or another, because they always lay claims upon things that obviously they have achieved or they have not achieved in their lives in one way or another. So the only way to get rid of the self-image, self-opinion, is to absolutely destroy obviously our attributes, our ego, with the cultivation and practice and execution in our real-time action behavior of humility, consistency, kindness, understanding, moderation, modesty, and humanity, obviously on a level that the others cannot even imagine. And even in the midst of social challenges, outside premises, public ignorance, and madness, and basically ego, we must continue to prevail because of our qualities. We must continue to practice and exercise all of our qualities and virtues which we possibly can or cannot in one way or another, and we must not make any compromises or sacrifices whatsoever with our boundaries, qualities, virtues, and belief systems and faiths and standards which we have literally cultivated and developed through decades of hard work and experience, and result of betrayal and pain which has been imposed upon us by the modern society itself in one way or another. And then again, we must also retain our qualities in our successful operations. We should hold on to them. We should promote our interests, because we need to try to live for our interests and ambitions and goals first. And if we can accomplish them, if we can become successful and educated and prosperous in life, then only if we can, we should try to live for the others also, because not everyone is privileged and advantageous and wealthy enough that without living for themselves, they can definitely or suddenly start living for the others. But then again, many people are poor. Many of us are poor and struggling and suffering in life, obviously in a very futile, frivolous way, because there aren't jobs and employments and equalities in the democratic society of this country anyways, but only mayhem and mob rule and dangerous actors and exploiters working around with no consciousness. Obviously the system allows them to operate from time to time. So definitely that is there